Hi everyone, happy lockdown. We're back in it again, aren't we? Well, here's something for you to do. If you really want something to do, I'm sure you've all got more than enough to do. Something to do to keep you amused during lockdown is it's a really good time to kind of sit and take stock of what's going on your website. So I'm Katrina from Words for Wellness. I write words that sell for businesses that care. So what I'm going to show you here is a content audit sheet that I have. If you'd like a copy of this Google sheet, then just pop your details down below. Just put your name. I'll fire it through to you on a message, and you can get started doing this for your very self. So a content audit on your website are usually done for blogs, but you can do them also for all the pages on your website. Especially if you've got kind of e-commerce stores, you can have a heap of pages on there. And it's something that we do ideally about 3 times a year. It helps us kind of take stock of what information we have on our website, identify the gaps, see what we can optimize, and identify opportunities to convert more people. So there are 6 steps to doing a good content audit. One is you've got to find out what you've got, and that's the kind of boring bit because it involves lots of cutting and pasting. The second thing we've got to do is get clear on our talking points. So those are the conversations that we want our business to be known for. So if somebody hears a conversation, they want to think about us, or if they think about us, they want to remember the talking points that we are known for. Another way of putting it is brand recognition. So the third thing to do is we've got to match our blogs to our talking points, or our product pages or our service pages to our talking points. Fourth thing, identify the gaps. Then we've got to make the action plan and do the actions, prioritize them, and rinse and repeat it every 3 or 4 months. So part of it is looking back, what have we got? And part of it is looking forward, what do we need? So let me show you the spreadsheet itself. These are the things that we look at. So in this spreadsheet, what we do is we get the URL, which is the web address of, for example, let's use blogs as an example. You can write in the title, the date it was published, the number of words it is. Often people use categories on their blogs to help people navigate through them and find out information. So if you've got a category, what category have you listed it under? Then after you've decided on your talking points, I've got a link in there to a blog that tells you all about talking points. Are there any links in your blog? So are you linking to a product or a service or another blog? Have you included a call to action? So to have a free download or go and explore a new product or service. What is something that somebody needs to do after they've read the blog? You can check the box, is it key information? So is this one of those kind of really, really important pieces of information that people need to know to either work with you or make the most of your products? Is this kind of one of those really important things? So for example, if you're a naturopath, is it something telling people what naturopathy actually is, how it differs from other therapies? So that's a really important thing to think about, is whether this is essential information. Have you done an SEO review? I'll tell you about that in a minute. And what is the action that you need to take from it? So the idea is, one of the things you can do if you've completely lost the plot during this lockdown and you don't want to do anything else apart from just sit with your head in a computer, maybe the last thing some of us want to do, what you end up with is a big long list of all your blogs with this all filled in. Take it 10 minutes at a time. In the action plan, the actions that there are 5 actions for each blog, and you need to choose one of them. You can't not choose any. One is you've got to leave it as it is. It's okay. It's doing all the right things. It's got the right information. Everything's there. The second option is you rewrite it. So it's okay, but it could be significantly better. The third thing is that you want to refresh it. It maybe just needs an update. Maybe a little bit of information's changed. There's some more information you could put in. So does it just need a quickie refresh? The fourth option is it a short blog? By short, I mean 500 words or less, that you could expand or combine with another blog to make it longer and more valuable. Believe it or not, the blogs with the most interactions are over 1,000 words long. Millennials will quite happily read a blog of 2,000 words as long as it's valuable. So would you get more valuable combining two blogs which are both quite short? Your fifth option is delete it. Yes, it's okay to delete blogs. Now, why might you decide to delete it? It doesn't meet any of your talking points. It's totally on a tangent. It's low value. It's completely off topic. So there are reasons, or it's completely out of date and it just doesn't apply anymore. It is better to get rid of those pages than keep them there and distract people or confuse SEO. So you've got 5 options there of what you do with your blog. And then you go and double check what you've got. So here we go. Is there a call to action? Each blog should have something that takes somebody to the next point in their journey with you, whether it's investigating a product, a service, booking a discovery call, giving a link, the link to your free download, telling them about another blog. There should be something there. Is it up to date? The second thing to do is check the structured SEO. Now this is a bit where people usually start to panic. So H1, H2, H3, meta tag descriptions. Katrina, shut up. Okay, I've popped a link in here. I've done you a really quick video about using the free Mozbar toolbar, how to get it and what it shows you, which will help you just kind of work out what on earth I'm talking about. Third thing, could you add a video or images in there? Both of those things improve SEO. Are there, especially if you're linking out to, for example, a YouTube. So Google and YouTube, friends. They like each other. Facebook and YouTube, not friends, don't like each other. But if you're linking to a Google from a blog to a YouTube video, that's all good. Are there links to other blogs that expand on the information or add value? We're doing something called breadcrumbing. So like Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbed their way through the forest, they followed the breadcrumbs. Think of your blogs as breadcrumbs. You enjoyed reading this, try this, and each takes them to more and more value. Once you've done this, put some time in your diary to actually do it. And when you've started updating your blogs, it's really important to tell Google that they've been updated. So I've linked to a couple of just general YouTube videos. They're both really good and really quick and easy to understand. One about how to set up Google Search Console and one about how to use the URL inspection tool in it to tell Google that this blog has been updated. So this is something that you can do. Hey, during lockdown, Aucklanders were gonna be here for a while. I have loads of contact sites just down the road from me. It's lucky I don't get out a lot. If you want a copy of this with all the information, then just give me a heads up, put it in the comments below, let me know, and I hope you found that really useful. If you're just panicking about anything, just give me a call. And I will message you a copy, a link to the Google Docs so you can do it yourself. Take care, everybody.